Well, I'm here in Venice, Italy. No, actually, I'm in the Italy Pavilion at the World Showcase in Epcot. And what I get to see here is a representation of Venice, and particularly St. Mark's Square. And I'll take you around and show you around what everything looks like, but we're standing out here by the end, and what we get to see is an area that is very reminiscent of where you would bring in the boats and the gondolas, and they would dock up so that you could go around. Italy is very much a small city that's connected by bridges and canals, so it's easy to get around on foot and or by a small boat to be able to go from place to place within the city. It's very cool. So let's take a look around and see what we can see. All the buildings are reflecting. And you would walk up, and you'd be out in the pavilion, you'd be up in the square. And then we can look over into Italy, and we can take the bridge over to go in, and walk in. Now this is a representation of the St. Mark's Square, only it's in reverse. The Campanile Tower that you see there, and the Doge's Palace are actually switched, and they should be on opposite sides. But because of the American Adventure, they wanted to have the back of the Sistine Chapel looking building facing the American Adventure, so you had that view that made a lot of sense. Rather than having something that's got an architecturally different sort of feel to it, they wanted to make sure that they gave something that actually made sense next to the American Adventure. Let's go on in. We have the statues of St. Mark's and St. Theodore, who is the original patron saint of this area. And they're both there on columns that were taken from Lebanon and shown up there. And we can walk through the pavilion and we see that there's a lot of different architectural pieces here. At the top of the Campanile Tower, you can't quite see it from here, is a statue of Gabriel. And there's another representation of the same thing over here. So you can see it up close. And you can see the whole space now that's hanging from baskets. It's a basket garden. There are some trees and so forth that are indigenous to different parts of Italy. And you do have this center square where different activities would happen. This is the center part of town. And you'll have some of your shows going on in here as well. You have a representation of the Tivoli fountain that's found in Rome. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar to the fountain in Square. It's represented through this fountain of Neptune and some dolphins. Now along this back wall where Via Napoli is now, it was originally planned to be a dark ride that would have been a gondola ride that would have taken you through the city of Venice and seen different things. But at some point they decided that was never going to go forward, so they decided to put another restaurant in instead. Which I can completely appreciate. It makes sense. And it's a really good restaurant anyway, so it really does work. The plaza has a certain beauty to it, even though it's very simple. It has a certain beauty that you can examine while you're here. And you kind of take it all in and just enjoy it for what it's worth. Now, two other things of note that we walk past. The first is the donkey cart that's here that serves drinks. A donkey cart is the kind of cart you might see in Italy that goes around and has different things, different wares and drinks and foods on it that go around, and you see them being pulled by donkeys to different places. So the donkey cart is one such example that they have here in Italy. The other one is over here. This is representative of the Sistine Chapel, the way they've designed this architecture of this building. So as you go inside, you have the feeling like you're going inside the Sistine Chapel. The Doge's Palace has a lot of intricate detail. When you look at the tile work that's on there, and you look at the work they did with the sculptures and so forth, it's just remarkable what they did. They made it look fairly realistic and very authentic. Down to the scroll work and some of the things that they decided to do. It's really kind of fascinating, the amount of work that they put into it to make it look authentic. You know, really, it's a facade that looks something like marble. It's all fiberglass and whatever, but did a really nice job of trying to make the facade look as good as they possibly could.